What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue once again with my Let's Play of Stories, the Path of Destinies. This is episode 5, guys and gals, and I am trying my very best to actually get through this game. I'm going to be playing it about 4 days in a row. Hopefully you guys will be enjoying it. So a new episode each day for 4 days. I don't know, it took about 2.5, 3 episodes, something like that, for me to get through one of the stories. We're allowed to go up to 3. And, well, then we'll be done. So maybe early next week it'll be finished? I don't know. We'll see. Either way, folks, let us continue. This is, of course, assuming that things are not going to be working out for me the way they should. We'll find out. Anyhow, let's continue.
The 20-sided core made him feel physically sick. Once he had sneaked into a temple of the dark art, and he hadn't liked what he smelt and saw there. This felt like that. As quick as he could, he wrangled the icosahedron into the armature. The wheels began to spin, then glow. The sick feeling quickly spun away. Now he only felt sad. He had lost good friends for this war apparatus. Maybe Lapino wasn't such a good friend. Yeah, that made him feel better. He carried his prize back to the Farfarer. Now he had to make his next move. There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus. If this really was some sort of super weapon, he could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy. And if it wasn't, well, better to know that before the final battle. But maybe he should show it to some scientists first. There was an observatory on the Nexus. Maybe he should go there before he fired it.
Absolutely not. We want to go all about murdering and whatnot. It's odd that it's showing up as a PlayStation button. Anyhow, no time for fussing. Attack the outpost. The Skyripper was complete. The super weapon could put an end to the Emperor's madness. But would it work at the critical moment? Maybe it needed field testing, and the Imperial outpost on the Nexus was the perfect target. Or the Skyripper blah 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 blah, but had Renardo assembled it correctly? Would it work at the critical moment? The scientists of the Nexus would surely give an answer. Alright, let's go here and begin.
Renardo had never been much of a student. At Swordfu School, he'd never read the books, just looked at the pictures. And Zenobia. But weapons he understood. His gut told him that the Skyripper would work great. He would use it to take out the Imperial outpost. And what's the worst that could happen? The thing wouldn't work, and then he'd take it to the scientists. Right? Exactly.
Yeah. Anyhow, I didn't mean to sound super cryptic or depressed or anything earlier, guys and gals. I apologize. No, I was in contact with a big game company. They said they put me on a list for a game that's coming up to release tomorrow, and I've already seen several other YouTubers playing the game. I haven't heard back from them again. So, it's supposed to all be taken care of, but, well, it seems like it's been pick on Bumpy month lately, guys and gals. It's frustrating. It's very annoying. I'm sure you guys are frustrated as well. I should have already been playing HOM 7, for instance, the new expansion. Haven't been able to do that. It's just been, yeah, it hasn't been exactly the ideal month for me. I'm still in good spirits, though. I am. I'm actually doing quite well. I've been having fun with Necropolis with good old Colonel RPG, and he likes it when I say good old. It makes it feel special. Anyhow, I think our Dota 2 time may have run its course, so I'm not sure. We'll see. And the schedule's going to end up having to change either way, so nobody really gets behind the Dota 2 stuff except a
down
few.
The path, Renardo wondered why the parts of the Skyripper had only surfaced now, thousands of years after the Transcendent Emperor had discarded it. This Emperor, Isengrim III, had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Perhaps that was bringing up lost artifacts. How perfect, then, that the Skyripper would reappear to be his destruction.
Yeah, that. Anyhow, sorry guys, I'm not trying to talk over the storyline here, but yeah, no, Dota 2, it's never been a really massively popular thing on my channel. I don't know what it is. It's a ridiculously popular game. Just, I guess, whatever I do content-wise, people don't like. There's a few, and I do apologize for anyone who really does love the Dota 2 content. It's probably going to stop, at least for a little while, until I can figure out my new schedule. Work will be starting soon.
When Renardo went to the china shop, for some reason the owner was always nervous.
Yeah, for some reason. That's fine, guys and gals. Why am I so wounded? I thought I would heal up. Well, I will heal up with the power of the Sword of Doom here. There we go. Anyway, that's it. That's kind of the long story short and the short story long, so take from that what you will, and guys and gals, that's where we're at right now, and we're about to go and do some Skyripper murder madness type situations. It's going to be fun. So, let's focus on this. It's been a while since I played, so I'm a little bit refamiliarized with the maneuvers I can do here. Oop, too slow to dodge. And of course you knew I would have to be a noob and get owned like that. It's just what you would expect. You know, Bad Bumpy being bad. It's fine. Alright, well the Skyripper
really needed a roof.
Yeah, no kidding. The Skyripper really hasn't done a lot for me just yet, so we'll see. We'll see if it does something down the road here for me or not. Oh, there's a treasure chest here. I would like to open this. There's ore, gelatinous cubes, all sorts of stuff. I assume, yes, this is the way over. I do not have the cool new sword just yet. Oh, and we're using the altar, not intentionally. Alright, and there we are. We are back at full health. And I think we're about to do a battle here. Huh. Neat.
Right, who wants to die first?
Oh man, there is a lot of bad guys here. Alright, who's up first? Both of you? Oh, look at that. That was awful. Get over here. Alright, so we did a little bit better that time. We still got hit a couple times, but it wasn't that bad. We did manage to level up, so let's come back here and spend some of our points. Alright, so we're already at the fastest we are. We can increase our maximum stamina. Over here, increase our maximum health. That may be a good idea. Let's see what else we've got. Countering an attack now causes damage. It's not terrible. Impale your enemy on your sword when you grab him to cause damage. We can do more. Let's see here. Defensive reflexes slow down time after you successfully counterattack. Okay. Slow down time after a successful attack until your next action. Okay, what else do we have? Attack enemies at any distance. Auto-activates when reaching a certain combo threshold. Huh. A dash through enemies. Cause damage. Does not work on shield. I think I'm going to do the 1 point on that.
That could be useful.
Well, I thought it'd be pretty useful. Or potentially could have been pretty useful. Alright, let's continue onward. Let's hope we find, yes, some more food, because I did get wrecked a little tiny bit in that last little battle there. And this is a teleport return thing. Okay. Oh. For a minute there I thought the whole thing was collapsing. I was like, no, we're going down. But we're fine. We're looking good.
He was tired of slaughtering ravens. Maybe it was time to test out the new weapon.
Not yet.
He turned a knob on the Skyripper. It made strange mechanical noises. The wheels spun faster. It began to hum. The Skyripper was following his every step. At least it acknowledged him as the master. But there was no trigger. How was he supposed to fire it? Fire, he said. Nothing happened. Well, maybe it just needed to warm up. After all, it hadn't been fired in thousands of years.
That's a good point. That is a good point you made there, sir. Alright, we need a workshop too at some point.
Bernardo had never met a weapon without a trigger. Or a handle. How did this thing work?
Or a handle. How did this thing work? I do not know, sir, but I suppose we'll figure it out as we go through. Hey, there's that shop that I was hoping to find.
Hey, a workbench! We could try out his new bling.
Alright, we can select a gem now if we wanted to. Ooh. Critical chance. Your attacks have a 10% chance to deal double damage. Cool. Is that the only gem that we have? I think it is. Okay, well that's still cool. I can roll with that. Alright, let's see what else we have here. We could upgrade this. Set all enemies on fire. Also ignites all surrounding enemies. We do not have enough wind essence for this. We do have enough for the frost sword. Or the water sword. So we're going to go and grab that up. While attacking, freeze enemies costs energy. Okay. Let's upgrade
sword
it.
From the frigid north was really useful for making popsicles. And birdsicles.
Alright, really useful for making popsicles and birdsickles, ladies and gentlemen. In case you were wondering, now you know. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about this. This is one of those success stories of our... Ooh, I really want to get over there. How do I do that? Get over here! Scorpion style? No, nothing. Eh. Can I... Oh. What is that? It looks bad. Watch out for explosive ravens. When hit or thrown, they will explode a few seconds. Use them to your advantage. Okay. Not entirely sure what just happened. But we were victorious in that. I feel like they're randomly... Oh! It's the... Okay, I see what's going on. The Skyripper's actually attacking stuff. And sadly, it took me a little while to figure it out.
The Skyripper was making a whining noise now, and its wheels were spinning so fast he could no longer see them. Renato had a thought. Please? He asked. The Skyripper began to glow. Boom! The outpost burst into flame.
Yeah!
Ravens flapped out screaming, wings on fire. The base was his. The far speaker toad came hopping out.
Renato!
It croaked, sounding like a toad version of Zenobia.
Don't use the Skyripper! It will destroy the world!
Yeah, sure it will, cracked Renato. Pull the other one.
If you don't trust me, go see Calaveras.
That sounded sensible. Why did she always have to sound sensible all the time? Oh, it was infuriating. Of course she would say that. He was supposed to hurry and bring the Skyripper to the council so the rebels could actually win the war. But what if she was right? Damn it.
Alright, well, we'll roll out with some caution. We'll go talk to Calaveras. The Skyripper turned out to be an amazing weapon. It was time to celebrate. But then, Zenobia crashed the party. She claimed the Skyripper would, or could, destroy the world. Of course she was lying. Probably. But what if she wasn't? Calaveras was the final authority in legendary artifacts. Maybe Renato should head to the mountains and speak with Calaveras. Sure, we're gonna do that.
Zenobia was so frustrating. If she couldn't get you with magic, she'd get you with reason and caution and sensible arguments. Of course, Calaveras, he might not know the latest scientific theories with evidence and all, but Renato preferred the knowledge in the old books anyway. What they said felt true. And that's what's important. You should be careful. She'd probably guess he'd come here. That meant she'd probably set an ambush for him.
That's fine. We can handle any ambush you throw before us, Zenobia. Prepare to meet your maker. Or, I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen. Anyway, folks, good stuff abound all over. I mean, some disappointing things here and
Renato
there.
landed on the island, expecting Zenobia's ambush at any moment. God, after all these years, she still drove him crazy. Or, unless they were part of the ambush, the obvious reasons he was meant to see to take his mind off the ones he wouldn't see. There did seem to be a lot of ravens around here.
Huh. Well, that was out of sync. They screwed up their thing a little bit. Well, that's totally fine. Anyway, folks, yes, lots of good stuff. You know, some annoying things, but overall, good stuff. I mean, a lot of really, really fun games on the channel right now. Stuff that I'm looking forward to playing, stuff that I'm enjoying playing, stuff that I want to get back to playing. So we're going to try to hunker down and focus. There's only one really big game that I'm looking forward to covering, but again, Looks like things may not be working out the way I'd planned.
Bernardo wondered idly if people who had built these poles had really, really long tentacles.
I think probably they did. But, again, we're going to hunker down, we're going to focus, we're going to get some stuff handled, get some stuff done, bang it out, and then, of course, open up our schedule for some newer stuff coming down the way. Lots of cool things, guys and gals. So hopefully you enjoy my selection for the next couple of weeks. I should be getting through a few games. It's been a while since we've beaten a lot of stuff. So I felt like it was time to, well, start knocking some stuff out of the park again. Because why not, right?
He'd found a Superman issue #1 in mint condition in a jar he'd broken. He planned to keep breaking things until he had the whole series.
Well, I agree. That does sound like a good plan. We are getting large quantities of essence, not essence, ore, and we're not getting as much essence as we need. Unfortunately. It's okay, though. This looks like an ambush point, and it is! Wow. That really makes it easier to kill stuff, I gotta say.
Zenobia's ambush never materialized. Could she be sincere? Calaveras was a great scholar. Bernardo doubted even Zenobia could convince him to say something he didn't believe. And if he was working for the Empire, he'd never have told Bernardo about the Skyripper in the first place. Well, he would listen to the wise old toad. But that didn't mean he had to agree.
That's a good point, too.
Don't be shy.
Wrecked. Alright, sweet. So that was easy. Sorry, guys and gals. I don't know what happened there. I just, I started focusing all the explosions and pretty colors. I gotta say, it distracted me. There was no commentary at all. I just was 100% quiet. I'm like, I'm not talking. That's a little strange for me. Normally I won't shut up, and you guys are like, will you please be quiet? And I'm like, no. Alright, now here's the problem that we're faced with. Looks like there's multiple ways to... Oh, maybe... I don't know. Maybe this is going to be a bad thing in the grand scheme of things. I don't know exactly, but...
Couldn't they have put in an elevator? Or a giant eagle? Or something?
Or a giant eagle. Well, it looks like we are trapped back over here again. And there's no way back across, so we had to choose, and I think maybe, possibly, potentially, I chose poorly. But we're here now, and that's pretty much all there is to it, unless this loops back up and around or something. Oh, we are leaving that place. Far, far below. Darn it. Well, I feel like I made the wrong choice. But when do I not? Let's be honest. When do I not? I make wrong choices by the dozen. Stop giving me the ice. Give me the purple pinkish stuff. That's what I want. Alright, so we survived that.
Hey,
what else we got? Oh,
you guys interested in real estate? Because you're about to buy the farm.
so you're about to buy the farm. That's awesome. Must slay them all. Yeah, Skyripper definitely makes it a little bit easier. Alright, so he apparently just murdered the fire guy that was trying to shoot at me. And I was able to focus on other things, which was kind of neat. It's kind of cool. Gotta say, I'm a fan of the Skyripper. I really am. It seems to be doing quite a bit of work for me. Alright, we're rocking full health. We're rocking full energy. We're doing quite well. Well, let's see what's next.
There were stickers all over the platform for really hot lady foxes, with pictures and addresses and everything.
Really? Well, there you go. Really hot lady foxes. Hello. Bernardo's like, pictures, addresses. Well, I'm just gonna stay here, write some of this stuff down. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna be over here for a minute. Alright, so let's see here. Foxy Mama 220. Alright, no, I'm kidding. Let's continue on. And is there more murder death killing?
Renato realized that the rebels had no way of knowing he had a powerful new weapon. They might set off on their attack on the fleet before he could bring the Skyripper to the fight. He had to hurry, while there were still rebels to save.
Really? Hurrying? That doesn't seem like a safe or sane thing to do. Everybody knows when you hurry, that's when bad Juju Magumbo happens, so maybe take your time a little bit. I know when I rush, I do stupid things and ruin potentially good moves. Usually I can recover from them, not always. Haste makes terrible choices. That's kind of the Well, I have the blue sword of doom now. I can actually come over here and play with it.
He had some way to break the ice.
I do have some way.
Convince it he was a friend.
I don't know how that convinces it he's a friend, but well, let's see where this takes me. I'm hoping that it teleports me back and like this is just a side path and not the like way through. I seem to be going down deep into the depths of... Okay, this is strange. What is that? Oh, whatever. Alright, let's read. Dear Zenobia, do you remember that expedition I have sent to the depths beneath the islands? They have returned well. 3 ships have returned out of the 8 I sent. Of course, I mourn the losses, but the knowledge of the survivors brought back is invaluable. What they have experienced is incredible. The air gradually grows denser and more turbulent until it becomes a suffocating, bone-crushing thunderstorm. But the islands keep stretching for miles below the surface, and they have roots that radiate downward, far beyond sight. The islands are alive. This is the proof I was looking for. The thick air of the depths keeps them afloat, and in the depths they find their sustenance. Do they have a conscience? Are they aware of our existence, or are we merely parasites that they ignore or tolerate? I must prepare another expedition. This time I will go myself, and I need to see this wondrous world, the endless deep sky. I hope you will visit me before I leave. I would like to hear more about that new friend of yours, Renato. With love, Folda. Sweet, or creepy. Alright, I wanna...
What was the point of this gate? Did they think no one would notice the lever?
Huh. Weird. And sort of interesting, I guess. And a bizarre... Ooh, uh-oh. This could end poorly. Alright, you. Get over here.
Who are these guys? They seem to make everyone else harder to kill.
Enchanters can buff and heal enemies. Buffed ravens are dangerous. Hey, 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 stop hitting me. Alright. Oh, that didn't feel good. Okay, I'm kind of getting wrecked here. Thank goodness for the Skyripper. Oh my gosh, that did not go at all according to plan. I must heal myself after that shenanigan. I know it was more like a hijinks,
Ice walls only let you through if they knew you were cool.
Ice walls only let you through if they knew you were cool. Well, I guess this one knows that I'm pretty fly for a fox guy. Alright, ooh, exactly what we're looking for. And a shield breaker gem? What? Oops, that is not the place to do that at. That's right, we have to get to one of those things. Oh, I think we can finally get the last sword as well. And an attack speed gem. What is going on? And it brought us right back to where we needed to be, which is pretty sweet. I just need to get some, yes. Well, I don't know if it's energy necessarily, but I'll take it.
What was really fun was hooking yourself onto a moving ship.
Oh, really? That's what you constitute as really fun, huh? Well, I have my own version of that. There. Okay, so that's all done. I'm gonna activate this. We can see what happens here. We can break through all of that. We're going to close that off now, and then we are going to hook our way over there.
Who made all these ore chests anyway? Well, you could have quite a business doing that.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Ore does seem to be quite useful, and while creating chests that store them could be a lucrative business proposition because, I mean, they're everywhere. Apparently people use them like crazy. Unfortunately, they don't really do a lot of, I don't know, good placement of them. They kind of seem to leave them laying around everywhere. Maybe they're too lazy to bring them back. Like, they have people who mine it, but they don't have people to actually transport
Of all
it.
the artisans he was creating employment for, truly, he was a job creator.
Truly, he was a job creator. Why can't I hit this? There we go. Nailed it! Alright. Smash our way through all of this. I guess technically we could... Ah, here we go. Use the altar once again. We can level ourselves up a bit further. I think I'm going to go with that. Combo threshold's at 30. Wow, that's pretty high. I'm no longer very good at combo thresholding. Is that... There he is. There's the Grandpa Frog guy that we're going to go talk to.
Calaveras examined the Skyripper eagerly.
What? How often does a new relic surface?
He brushed off Zenobia's warning.
Oh, what do sorceresses know about physics?
However, he did know a few ways to make the weapon even more precise and more powerful, and quickly went off to tinker. Soon the Skyripper no longer whined, but thrummed like a hummingbird taking off.
Nice.
It was ready for war.
And so, Bernardo thanked Calaveras and took the legendary weapon to the final battle. But where were the other rebel ships? Had something happened?
He could defeat the Imperial fleet with a Skyripper, but he couldn't govern. He was not cut out to be Emperor, and he'd no desire to be one.
Well, I think that's about it for this episode. We'll see whatever the rest of the story is here before we break it off, and then in the next episode, which should be tomorrow, unless things change, yeah, we should be able to see some more.
There were a few rebel ships here and there, but there was no organization to the battle. Where was the Council flagship? Something had gone terribly wrong.
But he had the Skyripper, and the Ravens had nowhere they could hide.
Alright, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, I break off this episode, and hopefully, well, you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time with more stories. Until then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.